Hey guys, welcome to The Reality.
Or welcome back to The Reality.
It's episode 62. We have a very special guest today.
Let's welcome Anita.
Hello, guys.
For everyone that doesn't know, can you just introduce yourself? Who are you?
So I'm Anita. I'm 21. Right now, I'm doing a lot of TikToks and social media kind of things and trying to become an influencer.
Okay, nice.
Okay, nice. So can you tell us a little bit about the content that you put on TikTok?
I mean, I feel like my content is kind of all over the place. I don't do dancing TikToks, but I kind of do I don't know, I guess more relatable TikToks.
Okay.
But yeah, and I like to post a lot of Instagram photos. I'm huge on fashion and stuff, so I'm a lot more fashion, I'd say.
Okay. And what led you to start posting onto TikTok?
Well, I used to be a TikTok hater at first, and then lockdown happened, and we were all stuck at home, and I was on my phone, and then I downloaded TikTok as a joke at first, and then I actually got hooked, and then I started making content. I started to get followers and viewers, and then I started to actually enjoy it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Did you start posting every day, or was it once a week? Yeah.
I don't honestly have a schedule. I have been posting a lot more now that I have more of a following.
Okay.
But it's kind of just if I have a good video, sometimes I just can't think of anything and I don't like any of my drafts, so I haven't posted in a couple of days. But I feel like I've been getting more consistent at posting every day or every second day.
One thing that social media has taught you?
Not to take people's opinions.
Yes.
And not to take it so seriously, because everyone will always have an opinion, and social media is full of haters.
Yes.
So
very true. So we saw that Kanye follows you on Instagram. So can you give us a little background on that?
This is so funny. I have my DM requests are all that. So honestly, Kanye follows 7,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
He follows everyone with a black screen. I'm a huge Ye fan. I have been for anyone who knows me, I've been for years.
Okay.
I just DM'd him a bunch and I was like, Ye, follow me, blah, blah, blah. He saw my, well, I don't even think he runs his own Instagram. I think he has a team.
Okay.
And they viewed it, and then he followed me, and then I unsent all my messages. So yeah, people always ask that. I never answered the actual reason, but here is the actual reason why.
Okay.
Man, it's kind of crazy. Imagine you just see in your notifications, Kanye'S just started following you.
I thought it was fake. My heart was to the floor. I didn't even believe it. I thought it was maybe one letter off. You know how there's this Instagram?
Yeah.
It you think it is and it's not. And I thought it was that, and then it was him. And then I gained 400 followers because he followed me the minute he followed me.
Do you have anyone else that follows you?
I do, but I don't know if people know them. Wes Nelson is one of them. I don't know. It feels weird to just flex the people who follow you. Wes, the UK artist. I also have Khalil.
Okay.
He's from the States. He has songs with Justin Bieber. I think that's really about it, verified wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what's something that people seem to misunderstand about you?
That I'm mean. Because I have a real mean face, and I know that about myself, and I honestly try to fix it because I don't want to be unapproachable. But I think people's number one thing is that I'm mean and stuck up, and I've had so many people who eventually got to know me always tell me they thought I was like that. And then I'm no, and I'm a talkative person, and I'm very open to always meeting people because it's so easy to be kind, and I am kind. The reason I'm unkind to someone is because they set me to a place to be disrespectful, because I don't take disrespect well, so I'll double the disrespect you gave me. But that's the only reason. I will never be mean to no one that I just met for no reason. I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, for sure. And do you have any future goals with social media? You said you want to become an influencer. Do you want to move to LA or New York or?
Yeah, I would love to grow a big following enough to start my own brand. I wouldn't know exactly what I want to do yet, because I definitely would want to do something that hasn't been done. So it's something I've thought of, but I would love to own my own brand, but I would like to have a big following at first, because that's definitely how you can promote your things. And
for sure.
Yeah.
Not that you can't as a small following, but you definitely have more chance of success.
Right.
And I feel I'd be willing to take that chance with that amount of following.
Okay.
Yeah. when you say like grow a brand, like are you going in like the clothing, jewelry,
Definitely
beauty?
fashion. I don't know. I do love makeup, but I feel like makeup has been done so much.
Mhm.
So I feel like I would want to do something fashion, but I'd have to really think outside the box if I were to do it, because I feel like I'd have more chance of success doing something that hasn't been done than like
Yeah.
just repeating what things
Yeah.
have been done.
For sure. Okay.
Okay. So what do your days consist of every day? Like what do you do?
Well, I do go to school. I'm a psychology student. I'm in university. School just started again, so right now I'm online though.
Mhm.
I live in Vancouver. Right now, gyms are closed. I do work out 5 days a week, but I haven't been. But my normal routine would be I go to the gym. When school's on, I usually go to the gym at 5 a.m. because I just get
Wow.
it away. I go to bed really early though. Like
Okay. Because I was like 5 a.m. I was like, they can
no,
never
I'm
be
in
me.
bed at 9. Like I
Goodness.
am kind of a grandma when it comes to it, but I work out Monday to Friday. I also work. I'm a server at a restaurant. So, and I work on the weekends and I work on Monday as well. So, yeah, and then I do hang out with friends a lot. I always, doll up, get ready, go for dinner, take cute pics,
The fun stuff.
fun stuff.
Okay. And what do you like to do on your downtime when you're not doing everything?
All that.
Yeah.
Honestly, just to chill. I really love to just not wear makeup, have my hair up, sweatsuit, like watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or
Yes.
Real Housewives of Miami now I'm on to.
Yes.
And like I'm a huge soccer fan. I call it football, but I'll say soccer because people always think I'm talking about the NFL.
Me
So
too.
I love to watch a footy. You watch?
Yeah, I watch it.
Oh, who's your team?
Well, I like Juventus, but
I'm an AC Milan fan.
look at us.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. We're going to ask you just a little bit of relationship questions, relationship advice.
Mhm.
So the first one, how do you know if a guy is serious or if he's just like wanting to like hook up? Like, what are the signs?
The red
Well,
flags.
for hookup is like they're very too intense at first. Like they'll be like making comments about your body if you send a photo instead of saying things like you're beautiful, like saying like, oh, like your body looks great and that, like things like that, you can tell where they're going with.
Mhm.
And people who are just too, for me, it's like if you meet someone and like you get their Snapchat or their number and they want to meet with you right away and like they're not even like trying to get to know you, they're just asking you to come over and like won't take you on an official date. They're just like, come over.
Right.
That's definitely like a red flag for me, like because I know what your intentions are.
For sure.
And like when someone wants to get to know you, for me, I find is that when they take things very slow.
Okay.
Like when I was with the last person I was with, like we took things so slow, and that's how I knew that like it wasn't more than just like it was more than just a hookup to him. Like
For sure.
Okay, so how do you know if he's toxic?
huge on social media.
Really?
I find that guys who like are so on like posting consistently and like follow thousands of girls are very toxic.
Okay.
It's just honestly to me it's bad news when a guy follows like that many girls.
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, there's a lot more things that could go on, but that definitely is something that stands out to me.
Yeah.
For sure. And continuing on with that, what are some red flags that like other girls should be like, you should watch out for that?
Red flags. Wow.
Like what are your like when you see a red flag, what are your like what is that red flag to you?
A red flag is someone who, if you're out, they won't acknowledge you, but then they'll message you after. Obviously, I feel like that's a pretty like big red flag that like most people don't understand. Another red flag to me is someone who's inconsistent. Like for me, consistency is huge. Like you can't like talk to me 2 days and then go like 4 days without talking and think everything's fine. Like I feel like if someone really wanted to be with you, they want to talk to you every day. It isn't a chore.
Yeah.
So I think that's a red flag when they're inconsistent.
Okay.
And I'm huge on like one of my pet peeves is when people say they're gonna do something and don't, because like you never had to say it in the beginning, and that's a red flag. Is even the littlest things like, oh, let's hang out on Wednesday night, and then they never text you that day.
We can relate to that.
Yeah.
Those things are big. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Can exes be friends?
I don't think they can be best friends. I think they can be mutuals. Like you can be in the same crowd together of like 10 to 20 people, but I don't think you can hang out one-on-one with your ex. Like it doesn't always have to be hate, but you definitely can never be at that comfort that you used to be with them, even as like close friends. Especially if you're in a relationship. Like I always say reciprocated energy. Like I never give more or less than what I've been given.
Okay, what do you think is a secret to keeping like a long lasting relationship? Like what's your go-to? Like what do you need to have in the relationship?
I mean, I think being best friends before anything is a huge thing.
Mhm.
Like I feel like you just really have to be good friends with the person before you get into a relationship with them. Obviously honesty, being able to be completely open and transparent with your significant other. And being able to like keep things private but not secret, you know? Like
Yeah.
obviously post on social media, but I feel like when you bring a lot of your relationship to social media, it opens a world to other people to ruin it. And that's why I'm like, I don't disagree with being private on social media with your relationship, but there's also a fine line between like keeping a secret for reasons that you have someone on the side that you don't want people to know, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, makes
Like
sense.
privacy is power. What people don't know, they can't ruin, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you were in a relationship. What do you think is one thing that a guy should do at least once a week to like keep you like happy or whatever?
I mean, I was gonna say date night. I don't know if like
That's cute.
that's like a bit much once a week, but like I don't know, just like little surprises, even flowers, even just go to brunch and like one week you pay the other week. Cause like I also am big on like the man shouldn't have to pay for everything. Like I think it should be. I feel like when you're first meeting someone and getting to know them, they should like when you're going on dates. But then when you like actually date, I think like I love to give as well. Like I'm huge on giving when I'm in a relationship. So just like for each other, like I would even want to do something to my boyfriend to make him also feel loved. So like maybe one week he pays for something, we go to brunch, the other week he does, or like just little just like downtime, just us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Would you ever apologize to your partner even though it's not your fault?
That's a hard one because I will say I struggle with apologizing, especially if I'm really not wrong.
Okay.
It really depends on what it is. Because if it is something minor, like I don't know, I don't know. If it's something minor, I feel like I could just suck it up just for the sake of not ruining a relationship. But if it's something like shady that like he shouldn't have done and he just can't take accountability, I feel like I can't just give it to him that easy. It just makes you look weak. And then I feel like when you allow that, you're just allowing him to think he can get away with things, and he will always expect you to apologize when he's in the wrong. Like he feels like he can get away with things, and like if you let people treat you like that, then they think that's okay. So it really does depend on the scenario. But if like it's something so minor, obviously I'm not gonna, and I really love the person, I wouldn't let something little jeopardize it, and I would have to just get over my ego and say sorry.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's true. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I can relate to you and like all these things that you're saying. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think okay, I have one more question.
Yes.
Whoever plans a date, should they pay for it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I do think they should, especially if you're dating. But yeah, you should. If you're planning it, you do need to pay for it, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, agreed. Wow. So we just want to say thank you so much for being on. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Of course, thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Of course.